I'm a battalion captain in the Taipei County Fire Department. Because my fire chief is busy today, so he come back to Taiwan in this afternoon. So I will present him to give this presentation to all of you. So the topic of my presentation is an analysis of Taipei County residential fires and prevention strategies. Okay? I love to standing because it makes me look taller. Okay. So the outlines of my presentation will be the first introduction of Taipei County, and the second challenges and effects we faced in Taipei County, and fire prevention strategies and the results. Okay, so you can look at the picture. The Taipei County is on the northern part of the Taiwan, and the population is almost 4 million people with 1 million families live in Taipei County, and the geography is about 2,000 square kilometers. It's almost like the 3/4 of the state of Rhode Island in the United States. There are 59 cities in the Taipei County, so it is quite a big county. Our jurisdiction is very, very big. So more than 60 fire stations in my jurisdiction. Okay. Okay, so the first challenge we face is too many rooms in the floor. You can see this is a floor plan. So there are about 10 rooms in this floor. So once the fire happened in the middle part of the floor, all people in these rooms are hard to be evacuated. So this is the first challenge we meet. So the second one is you can see the scooters always obstructed on the hallway of the residential buildings. So according to a survey, there are about 54% of hallways in Taiwan are partially obstructed by scooters. And also the second problem is always in this kind of residential buildings, in the first floor there are many shops and restaurants, just like in Beijing, right? So once the shops and the restaurants catch a fire, the fire can easily spread through the water tanks of the scooters. So this is very, very dangerous. Okay, so in 2008, residential fires in Taipei County constitute 21% of all cases of fires, and also 60% of all construction fires, and 63% of all deaths resulting from fires, and 46% of all injuries resulting from fires. And also the totally lost is about 15 million US dollar. Okay. So the first strategy we try to provide to prevent our citizens first is we prevent the disaster prevention education for elementary school students. So we cooperate with the Department of Education in Taipei County government and provide at least 2-hour courses to our kids. So every kid can learn from the disaster, fire, or drowning prevention sessions in one semester. Okay. So the second one, we visited to homes and factories. So after a fire, we ask our firefighters to visit the neighborhoods door to door within 7 days, because we believe we can educate our citizens when they are still remember the fire, so we can have more effective after the fire. Okay. Then in every visit, we cooperate with police officers because we want to earn their trust to open the door, let us to visit. Okay, so in every visit, we have a checklist, and this checklist has 6 parts. So the first part is electricity safety. So we will check our citizens' plug or extension wire, right, to make sure that electricity safety is okay. And also the gas safety, and we also ask, do you have the home evacuation plans? And also we have a very simple disaster prevention question for our citizens. So if our citizens cannot answer the question or cannot understand, we will immediately tell them, educate them. provided a free installation of smoke detectors. So as I mentioned before, there are almost 4 million citizens live in Taipei County. So it is very difficult for us to set up smoke detectors in all families, right? So we set up the priorities. So the top 3 priorities, the first is old buildings and the low-income families and the handicapped people. So totally over 6,000 alarms have been installed in Taipei County. Okay, we also set up state-of-the-art operation procedures for public fire extinguishing because we want to ensure because there are more than 60 fire stations in the Taipei County Fire Department, right? So we want to ensure the consistency of quality we provided. And also we provide multiple programs for our citizens. So these programs include CPR trainings, water safety, fire safety, and carbon monoxide prevention. Okay. So in Taiwan, the Taiwanese fire code also mandates the private company should hold the fire drills every 6 months. So these are pictures of the private companies. And also we have the ambulance posters. These ambulance posters will be changed every 3 months, every season. So in the spring season, the topic of our education is carbon monoxide safety. In the summertime is water safety, and then in the fall season is do not abuse the emergency codes. And then in the winter time, we educate our citizens fire and the electricity safety. Okay. We also do the educational videos. You can also check these videos online. This is the address of our webpage. So on the section of educational videos online, you can see there are 7 categories of the videos. There are introduction, tsunami safety, and so on. Okay, you can check online after the presentation. So we also do posters and signs to warn our citizens about the fire or disaster prevention. Okay, so this comic is very popular in Taiwan. We cooperate with the author of the comic. You can see this gentleman on the bottom is the guardian of the Taipei County. So we try to use a humorous way to educate our citizens to set up the smoke detector in their home. Okay? So after we make so many efforts, the results we make is the number of the residential fires decreased sharply in the consecutive 2 years. And also the number of injuries resulting from residential fires also decreased sharply from 2006 to 2008. Okay, so this is my presentation. Thanks for your attention.